The New Look Episode 7 saw Coco return to Paris briefly while Christian struggled with his new business partnership and Catherine grappled with survivor's guilt. The New Look Episode 6 partially focused on Coco's battle with the Wertheimers, which began to parallel Christian's experience with Boussac in Episode 7. Though the New Look's main characters appear to be at very different points in their careers, both are trying to start over with something new, as Christian builds House of Dior and Coco tries to regain control of Chanel. The New Look is inspired by the careers of Christian Dior and Coco Chanel and their rivalry, though they've only shared one scene so far. With just 3 episodes left, viewers can hopefully look forward to them crossing paths more as Christian takes steps to become one of the biggest designers in Paris and Coco gets closer to her comeback. For the first time since the New Look Episode 4, Coco and Christian were in Paris at the same time, offering the potential for another meeting between the designers. Christian told Lelong he was leaving. Lelong was surprised and upset. Christian Dior began his fashion career in the New Look as a designer for Lucien Lelong, and through their work together, they formed a close bond and friendship. Due to this, Christian put off telling Lelong he was leaving to start his own house. When he finally told him, Lelong was both surprised and upset with Christian, feeling somewhat betrayed by his friend, especially because he'd gone to work with Marcel Boussac, whom Lelong did not get along with. 9. Hervé and Catherine started seeing each other again. Hervé helped Catherine with her trauma. Hervé visiting Catherine lying sick in bed in the New Look.jpg. Hervé was one of the few people who visited Catherine in the New Look following her return to France. Though she initially seemed scared of him during their reunion, he insisted on being there for Catherine. While Christian did his best to take care of his sister, she was able to talk to Hervé in ways she couldn't with her brother. She told Hervé about the horrors she'd seen and experienced at Ravensbrück, and he provided an ear for her along with some advice to help her cope with her trauma and try to move on. 8. Henri needed Coco to come to Paris. Coco wanted to make a new perfume. Juliette Binoche as Coco Chanel in the New Look.jpg. Coco's next step in her fight against the Wertheimers in the New Look was to go behind their backs just as they had done to her. Since they were the only ones producing Chanel No. 5, she decided to make a new perfume, Chanel No. 1. The Wertheimers had been against selling a new perfume, but she and Henri still had the formulas from their past tests. Unfortunately for Coco, to make her plan work, she would have to return to Paris to see Henri, which seemed nearly impossible at the time.